Hello everybody and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to be hopping into the GT Legendary Goku event with the Dragon Ball Heroes team. I think this team is going to be able to do very well in this event. I don't think it'll be super difficult to get this done even with a no item. Let's see. One of the main reasons is a few of these units just are either stacking or have just like very high defensive capabilities either before or after they super. For example, Trunks gets like he like over doubles his defense after he super attacks. So right now he's taking a ton of damage, but after he supers, he'll be much better placed. Once we get our rotations more settled too, we'll be in a much better position. Super Saiyan 3 Gohanks and Super Saiyan 3 Trunks are a really strong defensive rotation. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, with his chance to guard, is very helpful, but he's also just a very strong unit overall. His offensive viability went up quite a bit with his EZA, which, as much as I would have preferred him to have more defensive viability, one of the things I do like about him having more offensive viability is that he is a slot 1 unit. You want to put him in slot 1 to eat up damage. His defense is so high that even if he doesn't guard, you're still going to be in a decent spot putting him in the first slot. And that allows you to sort of leverage the Dokkan attack. A lot of slot 1 units are not very good offensively or aren't your biggest powerhouses. But if you're getting the Dokkan Dokkan attack a little later in the event, Trunks is going to be hitting decent numbers. Nothing crazy, but above 3 million for a Dokkan attack is pretty good. I decided to bring Demigra over someone like Pan just because he feels like he's going to be a little bit more dependable defensively. Unfortunately, he's at type disadvantage at the end of the event, which is going to probably be problematic, but he should also help us move through this faster. I mean, you saw right there, he's at a 3.2 million attack stat with only Shattering the Limit active. I think he only got 6 orbs, so he's pretty good. I think I misjudged him when he first came out, but I decided to take him in over Pan because if Pan doesn't dodge in that Grade 8 Goku, like the last 3 phases before the Tech Goku, if she doesn't dodge, she's kind of a liability, so that's what I did there. We have one of our 2 rotations established. Again, throwing Trunks in the first slot makes him super viable, as he's a really great umbrella unit. If he gets that guard, he'll be really good in the tech portion of this event too. And then he links up very well with Gohanks. They share 4 links together: Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Shattering Limit, and Cold Judgment. Cold Judgment being a super important link for someone like Trunks, who you're trying to have absorb damage, you're trying to put in the first slot because he's a defensive juggernaut. Giving him the extra 20 to 25% defense is huge. I think my Cold Judgment's not super high link level. I think he's getting like 22% defense from it or something like that. And then not only do they link really well, but pairing him with Gohanks, Gohanks gets a guaranteed additional super attack. He raises his defense by 30% on each super attack that he does, which makes him very defensively viable as a slot 2 unit. Alright, let's see. Then we have this rotation here, which is the other rotation I wanted to establish, which is Goku and Vegex. They both stack defense. Goku greatly stacks attack and defense. So the further into an event you get, the better he gets, obviously. And then Vegex only stacks defense, and he's almost never going to have the part of his passive that allows him to do an additional super. But I do have mine at 2 dupes, and I did give him as much additional as possible just to sort of leverage that. I think he has a chance to stun or lower attack on his super attack, so I'll double check that. I gave him additional to also benefit from his super attack effect, though. Let's see, Demigra not really popping off too much there. He really wants to get AGL orbs, but that's fine. I mean, you can see he's acceptable defensively right now. Less than 200k is fine. Nothing spectacular, but then you can see Trunks with his high defense. Right, he's almost at 300k. He'll give himself another defensive buff on super attack. Gohanks is at 140k. He'll super twice, giving him 230% buffs, so he'll be well over 200k. And then Trunks, God Trunks will be able to. He gets he gets defense on super attack and on super attack effect. The friend Trunks I brought is full 100%. Okay link levels, but you can see this team is it functions like a new age team where, you know, a lot of the units just have such high defense that you're healing a lot from orbs. One of the problems you can kind of see with this team, as I'm looking at our HP bar, is that with no LRs on the team, your HP pool is a little bit more shallow than on some other teams. I think that's one of the things that gets overlooked about LRs fairly frequently is their extremely high HP stats do help you with survivability in events, as much as, of course, you know, a lot of LRs are just really good defensively and offensively, and they blitz through events so fast that it makes it so that you can't really lose. But teams with LRs also are able to get you up to like 500k health, so maybe you get caught and something goes wrong and you take 420k on a super attack, but you're still living with like 80 to 150k HP. You know, maybe that's a little too much, but you're living through stuff that you wouldn't be able to live through otherwise because those LRs are giving you such a huge pool of HP to work with. This team does not have access to that, and that is problematic for it, at least in my opinion. How many AGL orbs does Demigra need? Let's see here. 2 or more AGL key spheres, he gets his attack and defense plus 80%, so we will do that. Yep, because that's only 1 less orb than the other ones, and I think that gives Trunks the Dokkan attack. So this is what I was talking about. Trunks gets he's a slot 1 unit, although granted on this turn I didn't really need to put him in slot 1, but you can see he has a 3.72 million attack set. That's a perfectly acceptable number to hit with a Dokkan attack for a unit that is so good defensively. And it helps with his sort of first slot utility where you don't have to sacrifice the Dokkan attack to your first slot unit, which may be sort of mediocre. I mean, he just followed it up with a double super of a 4.1 million attack set, and now defensively he's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see him next rotation, see what his defense stat is. Because of how Trunks' stack works, whenever he gets double supers, for I think it's 3 times he shows up or 2 times he shows up, he will keep that extra defensive stack that he got from doing a double super. 4 million from Demigra. He's full level 1 links, I think. Somewhere around there. That was good, though. If you noticed there, he just lowered Goku's defense, which means that Vegex can get 2 supers this turn, which will help because he stacks up significantly slower than the support Goku, which is unfortunate, but not at all unexpected. He only gets a 30% raise where Goku gets a 50% raise. But anyway, let's take a look at the GT Legendary Goku event missions. I've got it pulled up over here on the side. There you go. Second super, as long as one of their stats are lowered or they're sealed or stunned, which helps him stack faster. That's utility that I didn't intend for when bringing Demigra, but is nice to see and helpful. Okay. There. Go like that. And like that. Okay. Hopefully we don't get supered on Gohanks, although they should all be good enough defensively where it shouldn't be a problem. 4.85 from Trunks. I forgot to check his defense. That's on me. Next time around we can check it. But let's take a look. So we have missions for Representative Universe 7, Battle of Wits, Power Absorption, Grade 8 Power, Ace Traveling Warrior, Connected Hope, and Corroded Body and Mind. None of these characters are going to help you with Reps of Universe 7 or Power Absorption. Giant 8 Power, you could use a few of the Dragon Ball Heroes units, but you won't be using any of the new ones. You would only be using the Super Saiyan 4s from last year, which isn't a terrible idea or anything. I think that they're good units. Probably need an item here, unfortunately. We'll use the Princess Snake. I don't want to figure this out. Let's see, what does Demigorilla get with Strength Orbs? Tecker in his defense, Strength and Physical. Okay, so we will go like this. Hopefully that gives us tech, yep. And there we go. I think that Princess Snake should hold us over. But anyway, the Giant 8 power units from the Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration that you can use are not from this new batch of units. And if you don't have dupes in them, they can sort of underperform in this event, I have found. So, Dragon Ball Heroes category isn't going to do much for you there. Battle of Wits. Let's take a look at Battle of Wits. Battle of Wits has this Super Saiyan 3 Trunks that I'm using. You have access to God Trunks. A lot of the Trunks units are going to be on here. God Trunks. Xeno Super Saiyan Trunks with the black coat is on both categories, I believe. Here, let me get this stuff out of the way real quick. Right there. There. And that should be fine. Dragon Ball Heroes Toa. A lot of the Toa units are on here. So AGL Toa, the one who just got her EZA, is on this category. Tech Toa, Int Toa, as well as Fu are both on this category. You might be able to get away with doing that. Trunks, the Super Saiyan 2 who awakened is, but he's not a Dragon Ball Heroes unit. You have to run crossover for that. Steelus is on this category. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Who else? Are there any SSRs that might be useful? No, but you could make a solid squad of either crossover or Dragon Ball Heroes units to take down this event. I think either a double Vegito lead or a double Vegito lead or a double God Trunks lead, depending on if maybe you want to use that Super Saiyan 2 Trunks who just awakened. He could be helpful, but so you could definitely run a Dragon Ball Heroes team with some of these newer EZAs, Trunks and Toa, the Demon Goddess Toa, or Darkness Toa, whatever they call her. Demon Goddess Toa is the N one, yes. And then Tech Trunks is also new, so you could probably run through here with a Dragon Ball Heroes team, no problem, and get your Battle of Wits done. Although I kind of doubt that this is a category that would give people issue. STR Vegito is very strong, as well as the free-to-play STR Blue Vegito. So just those two units alone will probably make this a lot pretty easy for some people. Let's see, we have Space Traveling Warriors. Let's take a look. Is anyone on here in the Dragon Ball Heroes category? Doesn't look like it. So none of these characters are really going to help you out with Space Traveling Warrior, which is unfortunate. But that's fine. Connected Hope, I believe there's a couple of characters in here from this. No. Nothing in here for Connected Hope either. I would have thought God Trunks would be on Connected Hope, just based on how the form works. But, not even Super Saiyan God Goku is on here. That's weird. Alright, well that's a bit of a bummer. Corroded Body and Mind, however, we've got a lot of units on here from Dragon Ball Heroes. Let me just do this real quick. Again, free and easy slot 1 unit in Trunks. And we got 4 there, 7 there. We'll do that. So you have Extreme AGL, the Black Mask Saiyan. He's pretty decent. He's not going to be crazy. EZA Baby Janemba, however, very good unit. Dark Masked Saiyan, Masked Saiyan, I believe, is on this category. And I believe he is also on Dragon Ball Heroes. Let me just double check. He is not, but he is on crossover, so you could try to run a crossover build with Corroded Body and Mind. Although, Corroded Body and Mind is so rough that you're probably going to have to use the actual leader. Dark Mask King is on here. He is a very good option defensively, especially if you pair him with Black Mask Saiyan. They work very well together. Trunks' rainbow orb changing is helping with team cohesion quite a bit here. Go there. And there, you can see the team heals up pretty quick. Let's see. 1.6. This guy's attack builds up pretty slow, but attack stacking never, to me, has really seemed to be that impressive, unless you're stacking for like 30 turns. And even then, I don't know. It's never really impressed me that much. Let's see. There's one other unit on this category. Here she is. The brand new Brainwashed by the Power of Darkness Supreme Kai of Time. She could also help you with the Corroded Body and Mind portion of this stage. Unfortunately, a significant portion of her passive is sort of locked behind the enemy being debuffed, which of course you can't do on this stage. I believe you can still defense debuff him, which can get her some more attack, but other than that, you're kind of SOL when you're looking for stuff like that. Let's check their defensive stats, huh? Yeah, 400k on Trunks, 200k on Gohanks. Pretty good. We also get to hide Trunks here, which is pretty good. Hopefully Goku supers Trunks. Yes, that's exactly what we want. 400k defense and guard. I'm curious if this will do any damage at all. Nope, double digits. Good job, Trunks. Trunks is very important. Very cool. So this new batch of units can help you clear some of the missions for this stage, as well as some of the older units. The EZA for Baby Janemba, as well as Corroded Body and Mind, the Brainwashed Supreme Kai are probably the two more important ones, because Corroded Body and Mind is such a tough category. It's only got the 1 leader, and Tech Janemba is mediocre at best, really, which is unfortunate. We should heal up a decent amount. Let's see what Goku's defense is up to now. Yeah, almost 400k. Vegex peaking over 300k right there, so we're in a good spot right now. And then we will give you 7 orbs, including AGL orbs. That's pretty good for Demigra. I don't think we'll even get to him, but anyway, yep. So some of these units will be helpful. God Trunks as a leader for a Battle of Wits team would probably work pretty well. You could get through here. Once you get through this portion of the event, where it's int, God Trunks should clean house with the Tech Goku, as we should see in just a second. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I think this is the play right here. As much as putting Gohanks in the front seems like the best play, I think this is the way to play this stage. So let's hope for the best here. 4.47 from this Trunks. Once you get deep into events, this guy looks very impressive. Over 400k defense, he's guarding, and he just put up a, what, 4.4 million attack stat, 4.7, whatever it was. That's pretty crazy. Especially for a unit that came out so long ago. EZA is definitely the best feature this game has ever added, no doubt. How much does this do to Gohanks with type advantage? But he's one of the less defensively viable units on this team. But of course, because he has type advantage at the end here, he still only took like 100k, which is very solid. And it's something you want to see on this team, because again, this team just has very low HP values. So let's see. Does he have any of his stats lowered? No, and his defense can't be lowered now, which means Vegex cannot double super. Goku, however, is at 420k defense, so that should almost heal us all the way to full. That will heal us all the way to full. I probably should have put Vegex in the front. I didn't notice we were that close to a Dokkan attack. I don't think it's very important, though. I say that, we're going to lose in like 3 seconds and I have to re-record this whole thing. If I get this deep into an event, I'll just quit and re-record it. But this team is perfectly capable of running through this event, no problem. After this rotation, I'll go over the team really quick. Percentages and stuff. 2 million. Like, this guy puts up okay stats. He's got 2 dupes in him. I feel like I'd like to see better offensive numbers from him, but defensively in an event like this, his stacking, he's doing quite well. Get the crit there. Ooh, that's not good. Come on, Trunks. This is after you supered. You should be okay. You should be able to take this at least a little bit, huh? Ooh, alright. That was a close one. That was worrisome. Now let's see how much we heal right here. And like that, we're almost back to full, but just to be safe, we do that. Unfortunately, Demigor's not really getting anything. He did get his extra defense from getting tech type orbs though, 2 of them. So, ooh, Trunks is not guarding against all types, so if he gets supered here, we might take a bit of damage. Although I still think that either he's probably still the best slot to get super attacked right now, but let's see. Maybe double super for me? No, just an additional, no crits. This guy has very low crit, if any. I think I might have given him just additional and dodge. As I said, he's a slot 1 unit. I also rainbowed him before he got updated, so when I finished his dupe paths, he was not offensively viable in any respect. So there was really no reason to give him crit. You just wanted the defense, the additionals to get his defense stacks a little bit better up and high, and then the dodge because he's a slot 1 unit. All right, let's see. Go like that, and like that. Let's see. Shouldn't be too problematic. This is one of the stages where this team can be super helpful. There are probably some Infinite Dragon Ball history stages that require either crossover or Dragon Ball Heroes characters. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick, because that will be a good one. Infinite Dragon Ball history. Let's see. So we've got Android Zone, add for target, don't need that. Android Cell Saga, Goku family, Vegeta family. In the Goku stage, you can bring the Vegeta family characters like Trunks and Vegeta, and I think Black Masked Saiyan and Masked King are both on that category too. So that can help you finish those, and then on the other stage, the Vegeta family stage, a lot of the Goku units, like the Goku we're using right now, as well as Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, can help you to clear some of the missions there. Let's see. What do we got next? Level 5 is Dragon Ball Super Broly. Not going to get anything out of that one. Time Travelers and Potara both have units that you can use for Stage 6, which is the Super Trunks Saga one. I think every single Dragon Ball Heroes character is on Time Travelers, and then you've got Vegito to help with Potara if maybe you need that, so that's pretty good. I think Pan is on Youth, so you could use her for Stage 7, where you need to use Youth characters. Stage 8 is Warriors of Universe 6. Nothing you're getting out of there. Stage 9, nothing you're going to get out of that one. Yeah, no, because none of them are Super Saiyan 2s. Super Saiyan, for Stage 10 versus the Boos, you need to use Super Saiyan 3 categories. Clearly, you have a bunch of very good Super Saiyan 3s on this team, as well as Final Trump card. I think God Trunks and Vegito and Vegeta, all the fusions should be on Final Trump card, except for Gotenks, I think. Let's see. Gohanks is not on Final Trump card. Vegex, not on Final Trump card. Okay, that's a little bit of a bummer, but Goku up to 500k defense. There. Hopefully we can finish him off right here. I should have used an item there. Stage 11 of Infinite Dragon Ball history, you need grade 8 power units. The new units aren't going to help you here, but the ones from last year, Vegito, Broly, Gohan, Bardock, they should be able to help you with this, no problem. We got Super Down Goku, which is super important. That's exactly what we needed. Stage 12 is the Universal Survival Saga one. No way. 13 versus Formidable Saiyans. You need to bring Super Saiyan categories. The Goku and Vegeta, who are Goku family and Vegeta family supports, they'll be great here, as well as Vegex. Vegex is Super Saiyan, so he will be helpful on that category too. Let's see. Let's just finish this up real quick. Heal back to full. No, not quite. Maybe God Trunks can get us there. Level 14. Space Traveling Warriors and GT Heroes. Not much help there. Level 15 is against Fused Fighters. You need time limit category characters. I believe all of the fusions are on time limit. I'll check that in just a second. And then 16, which is one that we don't have on global yet, but is against the Super Warriors. Joined Forces and Bond of Friendship. I don't believe any of these characters are on either of those. But anyway, this is the GT Legendary Goku event. Be in with the Dragon Ball Heroes category. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for some more. Thank you. Wait, like and subscribe. Now, thank you. Have a good one.